All right, we have reached fraction action. I know how much you guys love fractions. This page will probably take up the most time of any of the other pages. I think those go fairly quickly, and you might recognize some patterns when you start doing a lot of those pages, okay? But this one, I will tell you, when it comes to solving problems that involve fractions, there are several methods for solving, okay? So there is not only one right way to do this, all right? I'm just going to give you some reminders on things that you must have when you're adding and subtracting with fractions, okay? This page is adding and subtracting with fractions. Okay, and so the most important thing, what you have to have when you're adding and subtracting with fractions is in 5 minutes. Common denominators. Okay, you have to have those. So you have to be able to make equivalent fractions, okay? All right, so let's take a look at an example together. I have this first one. I have 5 2/3 minus 3 3/4, okay? So the first thing I'm going to do here is think, okay, what do both 3 and 5, what multiple do they have in common, all right? And so a lot of you like to use that method where you just multiply these two together, and 3 times 5 is 15, and so we know that that has to be a common multiple, okay? You do not have to do it that way. Like I said, there's several methods for solving these. However, when you use the least common multiple, okay, when you write them off to the side like this, 3, 6, 9, 12, 5, 10, and 15. When you come up with the one that is that comes up first, then you're going to be in good shape to not have to simplify at the end, all right? But if you want to use that, multiplying these two together the way some of you do, then that's fine too. All right, so we can see that 15 is going to be our common denominator. So I need to think to myself, okay, I'm going to have same whole number here. I'm going to have a new numerator, and my denominator is going to be 15. All right, so I'm going to think to myself, what am I multiplying 3 by to get to 15? I'm multiplying it by 5. And remember, whatever you do to the bottom, you have to do to the top, right? So we're also multiplying 2 times 5, which will give us 10/15. So 2/3 is really equal to 10/15, right? That's my equivalent fraction that I'm talking about. All right, so let's continue on. This is a subtraction problem. I'm going to bring down my subtraction sign. I have the same whole number 3. And instead of 4/5, I'm going to have a new equivalent fraction where I have this common denominator of 15. Okay? So I'm going to multiply 5 times 3 to get 15. And of course, whatever I do to this bottom, then I have to do to the top. So I'm going to also multiply this by 3. All right, so 4 times 3 gives me 12. And from here, hopefully I'm ready to subtract.